Over the past few years, I've become steadily more pissed off about what's happening with our gun rights here in the United States. Gavin here from Ultimate Reloader as a guest contributor for the Gun Collective. I was talking about some ideas I had with John Patton at the SHOT Show this year about how we as a community can stand up and take action, preserve our gun rights, and make a better gun community for everyone. And he invited me to share those ideas right here in the Gun Collective. So here it is, in no particular order, 10 ways we can preserve our gun rights. Number 10, investing in the future generation of gun owners. If we don't inspire the next generation of kids and what will become adults to be responsible gun owners, to have a passion for the shooting sports, we're not going to have gun rights in 50 or 100 years. Think about the first time that you went shooting. For me, it was up in the hills with my dad shooting a Ruger 10/22. My dad inspired me to have an interest in guns and to have a respect for guns. He started with gun safety. These are things we need to teach the next generation of shooters and things that we can use to inspire this next generation of kids to become shooters, to become hunters, to become responsible gun owners, and to become advocates for the sport and the lifestyle. Number 9, be a unified community. United we stand, divided we fall. It's pretty much that simple. Our opposition is united. There are a lot of people out there in the United States that would like nothing more than to disarm you because they're either under the delusion that the world would be a safer place if good guys didn't have weapons, or they want power, or both. We need to be united. We need to be united as a community and have a united message of shooting sports, of sportsmanship, of hunting, of safety, of defense. Right? That's what gun ownership is about. We need to create an environment that's hospitable, that people want to join and want to reside in, want to be in, a community that people can be a part of. Number 8, join and donate. Is there a local gun club or shooting range that could use your involvement, your membership dues, or your time serving on their leadership team? I would urge you to do so. You'll have a lot of fun in the process. There are also quite a few organizations here in the United States that are actively advocating for our cause and for our community that desperately need your help. I support the Second Amendment Foundation. They are very involved on the legal side, fighting bad legislation, fighting bad policymakers. They could use your help. There's plenty of others as well, including the Gun Owners of America, the Firearms Policy Foundation, and the NRA. Join and donate. Number 7, show and demand respect. When we're dealing with people with opposing views on guns, if we want to win over their hearts and their minds to our cause, we need to treat them the way that we'd like to be treated. And this level of respect extends to businesses and organizations too. If we act in an inflammatory manner, it's just going to make things worse and it's going to be counterproductive, and no one wants that. At the same time, if people are talking smack and they're portraying you in an unfair way, stand up for your beliefs and stand up for the cause, but keep your cool. Number 6, do the right thing. This sounds so straightforward, but it just seems so difficult for us to do consistently as a community. It feels good to do the right thing. If you're at a shooting pit and you see some trash, stop, take a minute, pick it up. If there's hikers coming by, take a minute, stop shooting, and talk with them. Are you tempted to blast someone online? Just forget it. Do you have a local piece of legislation that needs your support? Do it. I promise you, if you take a moment and do the right thing, you will feel better and it'll be better for the gun community. Number 5, invite first-timers to shoot. This is probably one of the best ways that we can combat gun ignorance. Provide someone that's never handled a gun a great first shooting experience. Teach them about gun safety. Teach them that guns are tools that need to be respected but not feared. I'm betting once they get on target, they're going to have a smile, and you never know, you might win over the next gun advocate. Number 4, fight ignorance. This is probably the biggest obstacle that we have as a community is ignorance itself. And it's both ignorance inside the gun community and ignorance outside the gun community. Within the gun community, we need to be completely up to speed with the U.S. Constitution and the Second Amendment. When it comes to our society and our culture, we need to be aware of what's going on and how people are feeling. And with regard to politics and legislation, we need to be involved, informed, and action-oriented. Now, in terms of combating ignorance outside the gun community, I think the simplest and most effective thing that you can do each day is to share your story with people. Do you feel compelled to protect yourself, your family, and your property? Do you concealed carry? Have you taken a defense class? Do you have a gun in the home? Do you enjoy hunting and you enjoy eating the meat that you hunt? Tell people your story. Tell people the odds that you're up against. I live up here on a 55-acre mountain ranch, and I never know when there's going to be a cougar. One was shot just a half mile from here recently. Lurking in the hills. A two-legged perpetrator could come up the hill or a whole pack of them. I feel most comfortable with an AR-15 and a .44 Magnum and a 9mm on hand to defend myself and my family. Tell people your story. Number 3, be inclusive and treat women as respected peers. In the United States, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your race, and it doesn't matter your sexual orientation. If you're an adult, if you're a U.S. citizen, and if you're a law-abiding member of society, you have the right to own a gun, and you should be welcomed with open arms into the community of gun owners. And don't be that guy. Don't objectify women. Treat women as the respected peers that they deserve to be. Women are great shooters. Women deserve to be empowered to protect themselves and to be a part of the shooting sports that we enjoy. We need women on board. We need minorities on board. We need everyone on board if we want to have the best community we can have, and if we want to have the numbers to make the difference, to tip the scales in our favor. Number 2, let your voice be heard. If you're pissed off about what's going on, do something about it. Get out of your comfort zone, get up off of the couch, write a letter to your legislator. Here's a copy of part of the letter that I'm sending to my State Attorney General, Bob Ferguson. There's some messed up stuff going on, and I want to tell him exactly what I think about it and why I'm taking this viewpoint. If you have a platform that you can get on it. Make a difference, have the discussion, write your legislator, let your voice be heard. Don't be silent. Number 1, register and vote. Come on, people. No excuses. When it comes time to vote, get the pamphlet, read about who's running for office, read about the legislation that's being proposed, and vote. Are you going to be out of town? Do an absentee ballot. Are you in a state like mine where your vote feels like it gets thrown away? Vote anyways. It does matter and it does make a difference. If 100% of us vote, we win. If 50% of us vote, we may lose because we're the minority. We've got to all vote. There you go. That feels good to have gotten that off my chest. So I just want to thank the Gun Collective again for allowing me to be a guest contributor here. If you guys feel like I missed something, please drop a comment. If you have feedback on what I said, please drop a comment. If you want to tell us what you're going to do, drop a comment. Thanks for watching.